All right, we're not wasting any time. We're getting into those inchworms. So keeping your legs as straight as you can, you're going to walk your hands out and lock yourself in that plank, really nailing that plank. Then walking your arms back in, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Bending the knees is fine. You're just trying to get a nice stretch in the back of the legs as you walk those hands out. Again, really nailing the plank, making sure you don't drop the belly too much or keep the butt hiked too much. Really concentrating on that plank and those straight legs is key here. Pause for a second in that plank. Don't rush it. Okay. I am currently walking my hands all the way out and walking my hands back in. This is a great space saver. Obviously, I have more space than that in this room. If you do and you don't want to walk your hands back in, another option is going to be to walk those hands out and then walk your feet in to meet your hands and then walk your feet back out. I'll show you that in just a second, okay? But no matter which way you do it, nail the plank and hold for a beat. That's the key here. It's really making sure you get into that plank and then a nice long pause before moving on. Okay, so here's walking the feet in, again, keeping the legs as straight as you can, and then walking the hands out, again, nailing the plank, and then walking the feet in. Okay, so you can kind of travel with that one as well, or do the hands in and out as a space saver. Okay, heart rate should come up with that one, totally normal, feeling the core, the arms, the legs. Now, nice wide feet here in a tall plank. Closer your feet are together, the harder it is. Essentially, you are going right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder, without letting the hips rotate as you go. So really, truly trying to keep that nice, stable core. And as it gets a little easier, you can bring your feet closer and closer together. Okay, shake it out, and then we're coming into a forearm plank this time. So shoulders over elbows, and then up on the toes. Get into that good plank position first, dropping the butt without sinking the belly. And then you're just pushing yourself back and forth over your elbows. Okay, so from your starting point of your shoulders directly over your elbows, you're going to push past that and then bring it back a little bit as well. Again, we're shaking it out. Now, this next one, we're going to flip over and you're going to kind of go into a bridge, sort of. You are crab walk, that's the word I'm looking for. You are going to have your knees bent and you're going to have your fingers facing your feet. Okay, so turn those wrists around so that your fingers face your feet. And then you're going to lift your hips up off the ground. Okay, from here, all you're going to do is bend your elbows back behind you. So your butt will look like it's dropping, but not because you're actually dropping your butt, but because you're letting those elbows go straight back behind you. This is going to burn those triceps. Okay, it's a small range of motion, but I promise you'll feel it. And then you're using that core to help hold the butt up and stable. Okay, lastly, we're going to come into a down dog with a toe tap. So you're first going to come into that tall plank position again, and then you're going to push yourself back into a downward dog. As you do this, you are going to reach your right hand towards your left shoe, left hand towards your right shoe. Again, same thing. We're trying to nail that plank position every time you come back to the starting position. Hey, if you can only reach your knees, reach your knees. If you can touch your shoe, try and touch your shoe. Really trying to get a good stretch and then nail that plank. Alternating sides, think opposite limbs. And that is your body weight core workout. Awesome job. If you have any questions, let me know and check out Fit Foundation's core.